Satanism, often misunderstood and broadly categorized as a singular belief system, actually exists in multiple forms across occult traditions. While mainstream perceptions tend to associate Satanism with malevolence or nihilism, various occult groups and philosophies define Satan vastly different ways. Some see Satan as a literal deity, others as a symbolic figure of rebellion, and some as an archetype for self-empowerment. Theistic Satanism, sometimes called traditional Satanism, acknowledges Satan as a real supernatural entity deserving of reverence. Unlike atheistic branches, theistic Satanists engage in rituals, prayers, and invocations to commune with or seek guidance from Satan. Luciferianism. Some theistic Satanists align with Luciferian traditions, emphasizing Lucifer as a bringer of enlightenment rather than a force of evil. Luciferianism often incorporates elements of Hermeticism, alchemy, and Kabbalistic mysticism, positioning Lucifer as a divine rebel who offers hidden wisdom. Demonic magic. Certain occultists practice satanic demonology, working with entities listed in grimoires such as the Ars Goetia. They invoke specific demonic forces for empowerment, knowledge, or spiritual transformation. Theistic Satanism varies widely, with some adherents adopting ritual magic, ceremonial practices, and even historical grimoires to interact with supernatural forces linked to Satan. LaVeyan Satanism. Founded by Anton LaVey in 1966, LaVeyan Satanism is perhaps the most well-known form of modern Satanism, presented in the Satanic Bible. Unlike theistic forms, LaVeyan Satanism does not believe in a literal Satan, but instead uses the figure as an archetype for personal strength, rationality, and defiance against oppressive religious dogma. The 9 Satanic Statements. LaVeyan philosophy rejects religious guilt, promoting indulgence, self-fulfillment, and carnal pleasure rather than asceticism. Rituals and psychodrama. Though not based on supernatural belief, LaVeyan Satanists perform symbolic rituals designed to channel emotions, manifest desires, and create psychological transformation. This form of Satanism is largely intellectual and psychological, acting as a rebellion against traditional morality rather than a belief in occult forces. Chaos Satanism and left-hand path traditions. Chaos Satanism aligns with chaos magic, a paradigm where belief is seen as a tool rather than a rigid doctrine. Chaos Satanists do not necessarily worship Satan, but engage in transformative practices that borrow from various mystical and occult traditions. Sigil magic. Chaos magicians, including some Satanists, create sigils to manifest their will, using symbols and visualization techniques. Ego dissolution and self-deification. Satan is often viewed as the ultimate representation of free will and personal power, and rituals are designed to break conventional constraints and establish one's own reality. Some left-hand path occultists embrace aspects of Satanism as a means of transcending societal limitations, pursuing personal godhood, and attaining forbidden knowledge. Luciferian occultism versus satanic mysticism. While closely related, Luciferianism and satanic mysticism have distinct differences. Luciferianism focuses on self-illumination, esoteric wisdom, and spiritual elevation. Lucifer is seen as an intellectual liberator, often incorporated into Kabbalistic and Gnostic teachings. Satanic mysticism. Some satanic practitioners explore deep metaphysical concepts, integrating Satan with dark archetypes of the unconscious mind, personal transformation, and even transcendental mysticism. Both traditions focus on personal empowerment, but Luciferianism leans towards enlightenment, while satanic mysticism emphasizes confrontation with primal forces and human nature. Satanism in occult practice is far from monolithic. Theistic Satanists engage in rituals and worship. LaVeyan Satanists adopt a symbolic philosophy. Chaos Satanists explore experimental magic, and Luciferians pursue esoteric wisdom. Across these traditions, Satan serves as a figure of defiance, transformation, and self-determination, rather than a simple embodiment of evil.